Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. So today I'm gonna be going through a few headlines and just news pieces altogether, as I think at least a couple, if not all of these, have gone kind of unnoticed by the community. So we're gonna be going through a top 500 console player transferring to PC and playing there and seeing what happens there, some McCree voice lines that were data mined that may be connected to his upcoming skin, and the Blizzcon schedule that has been revealed, and just a couple things around that. So let's start off with the top 500 console situation. Now, the top 500 console player Tensa has recently started playing Overwatch on PC actually, and he sort of transferred over to PC. I don't think it was a challenge of any kind, but I guess they just wanted to try it out. And the interesting thing here is that Tensa is actually using a controller to play on PC, which not a lot of people do. I know a couple here and there that do it, but most of the time for the reasons that they've just played a lot of console, or that they just feel more comfortable with the controller overall. But this is really not a common thing to do, even for console players that start playing on PC. But Tensa managed to actually reach top 500 on PC as well, meaning that they've reached top 500 on console and PC, both using a controller, which is kind of crazy actually. I wanted to cover this since I know there are a lot of you people watching that are console players and are interested in console news of any kind, and I thought this was a really interesting piece as well, as a lot of people will say that it's just worthless to play with a controller and you won't get anything done, but this sort of proves that actually game knowledge, game sense, and just knowledge of the maps, heroes, and so on can sometimes actually be worth more than being able to flick your wrist around to do a 180 flick headshot. Anyway, let's move on from that though. Congratulations to Tensa, of course, though. If you want to check more stuff out about this sort of article, or news piece rather, then please check the links in the description below. Anyway, moving on, we have the McCree voice lines that were data mined quite a while back actually, but they seem relevant for his upcoming Van Helsing or Vampire Hunter looking skin. Now, this skin was actually in the comic from last year, or at least a sort of version of it. The concept was there at least. This McCree skin was also shown on Twitter, and speculation began straight away, of course. However, I want to bring your attention to these couple voice lines that I remember seeing way back when. I can't quite find the initial post with this, but StarkV1 on r/Overwatch reposted this, so I wanted to play them here again just to bring them to your attention. McCree already has some lines that are very similar to these two. Of course, you can probably make them out by just listening to these two, but here they are anyway.
It's high moon. Hope I don't need my silver bullets.
So those may very well be voice lines for McCree's Van Helsing or Vampire Hunter type of skin that's coming with the Halloween update next week on the 10th of October. So yeah, exciting stuff. Potentially a new ultimate voice line there. There aren't really that many of those skins that change the ultimate voice line and that sort of stuff. So this is always a cool, nice little touch on these skins. Let me know what you think about the skins revealed so far though. There's the Dracula looking Reaper one, and then of course the McCree Van Helsing, like I've said a million times now. But either way, feel free to comment below, and of course, as per usual, links to the source for all of this in the description. And finally, we have the Blizzcon schedule that has been revealed, and there is some interesting stuff on there actually. We of course have the standard opening ceremony on the main stage, and this is the one you want to make sure that you don't miss, as it's free to watch on Twitch and other live streaming services, I'm sure, and it will reveal all plans for Overwatch in the upcoming year or so. They tend to reveal quite a lot around BlizzCon. For example, the Overwatch League hasn't even really started up, but that was revealed last year. So there will be quite a lot of stuff here, and we can almost for sure say that there will be a new hero, maybe a new map, and maybe a new aspect of some sort similar to Arcade last year. Either way, that starts at 6 PM UK time on the 6th of October, so don't miss the opening ceremony. But on top of that, we actually have a What's Next panel as well, which tends to go a little bit more in depth as to what's going on with Overwatch, what the devs are thinking about certain things, and I believe this is where they'll have a little bit of a Q&A moment at least. They tend to have just a little Q&A at the end. I'm hoping for that at least. Either way, I'm gonna post the schedule in the description below. There's also this really interesting massive loot box that will be on the community stage that some of the Overwatch staff or devs or something like that are gonna have to figure out what the sort of mystery or what the deal is with that massive loot box. No idea what that's gonna be really, but hey, it looks interesting, so definitely check that out too. Alright, that is all for the news pieces though. Thank you very much for watching this video. As I've mentioned a couple times already, all the sources for all of this stuff is in the description below. Let me know your thoughts on all of this, and do like the video if you enjoyed it, as that helps the channel out a lot. And until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.